Hi,
Hi, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Yes, welcome to Make Alaskany here and see me clearly.
Yes, I can.
That's great. Is this Jen?
Yes, I'm
Jen,
Jen.
right? Hey, nice to meet you today, Jen.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How
Good,
about you?
good to hear that. Yeah, doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah. All right, so I can see here you chose daily news. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to study daily news in this lesson, and the title is Mongolia, Seven Interesting Facts. Wow, this is nice. All right, so let's have words and phrases first. So let's learn some of the words that are used in the article. Okay,
All right.
so would you like to listen to both US and UK pronunciation or just US?
Just US.
All right, so let's start with the first word. Please listen and repeat after the audio. Here we go.
Intrepid.
All right, intrepid. Okay.
Intrepid.
All right, it means feeling no fear or very bold or brave. Okay. Please read the sample sentence below.
Sure. Look around and find a place to go chat with some other interpret younger adventures.
All right, so intrepid. Okay.
Okay.
Right, let's have the next word.
Indulge.
Indulge. All right.
Indulge.
Okay, so it means to allow yourself to have or do something as a special pleasure. Okay, please read the sentence one more time.
He indulged himself in the pleasure of a day spent entirely at the beach.
At the beach. Okay, and the next is
Endangered.
all right, endangered.
Endangered.
Okay, an endangered animal. Okay, so we have like bird, etc. Is one that may soon no longer exist because there are so few of them. Okay, so please read the sentence.
The lizards are classed as endangered species.
Yeah, endangered species. Okay, let's have the next.
Indigenous.
Okay, indigenous.
Indigenous.
Indigenous means naturally existing in a place or a country rather than arriving from another place. Okay, please read the sentence.
This sanctuary contains over 450
In,
endangered species.
all right, let's just try to practice these words. We have this one is sanctuary.
San- sanctuary.
Okay, one more time. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Okay, and again, this is indigenous.
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 All right, and this one is species.
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 All right, species. Then let's have the next.
Sustenance.
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 All right, something such as food that keeps someone or something alive. Okay, please read the sentence.
The village depends on the sea for sustenance.
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 All right, and the last word
Sparsely.
is parsley.
Sparsely.
All right, it means with only a small number of amount of people or thing. Okay, please read the last sentence.
The event was sparsely attended.
All right, okay, so we're done with words and phrases. So is there any questions so far?
No, I don't.
Okay, so now let's move to the comprehension part. So we will listen to the article here, but before that, let's check the questions that you will have to answer later, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we have three questions. Let's start with question number one. Why was Genghis Khan known as the founding father of Mongolia? And then number 2, what is the Bactrian camel famous for? And the last question is, what is the average temperature at Ulaanbaatar? Ulaanbaatar or Ulaanbaatar? I'm not sure with this one, but we will listen later, okay?
All right.
All right, so these are the 3 questions and will be the listening focus as well, okay, as we listen to the article. All right, so this time, let's try to listen to the audio. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go.
Mongolia. 7 interesting facts. Mongolia is home to one of the last surviving nomadic cultures, and the untouched wilderness provides some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the world. Many intrepid travellers have Mongolia on their bucket list. Whether you're just curious about one of the world's most fascinating countries or plan to visit to indulge in the rich local hospitality and ancient cultural traditions, here are a few interesting facts about Mongolia. First, Mongolia was founded in 1206 by Genghis Khan. The Mongol Empire was the largest empire the world had ever seen. Genghis Khan was known as the founding father of Mongolia because he unified several nomadic tribes across Northeast Asia. Second, Mongolia is the home of the famous Bactrian camel. This endangered camel is indigenous to Mongolia. It is famous for its 2 humps and loads of fuzz and fur. Third, more than a quarter of the population are nomads. Many of the people live as traditional herders and pastoral nomads. They move their habitat throughout the year in search of new sustenance. Fourth, a large portion of the Gobi Desert is in Mongolia. It is the 5th largest desert in the world and has one of the world's most unique ecosystems. Fifth, Mongolia is one of the least densely populated places on Earth. It is the 3rd most sparsely populated nation on Earth, despite being the 19th largest country. Around 75% of the land is used for livestock. Sixth, Mongolia has the coldest capital on Earth. The capital city of Ulaanbaatar's average temperature is minus 1.3 degrees centigrade or 29 degrees Fahrenheit, with average winter temperatures of around minus 40 degrees centigrade. Finally, the world's oldest national park is found in Mongolia. The Mongolian government designated the land in Bogd Khan-Ul National Park in 1778, making it the oldest park in the world, beating Yellowstone National Park in the US by around 100 years.
All right, okay, so we're done with listening to the articles. This time, let's proceed to answer the questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's start with number 1. So, why was Genghis Khan known as the founding father of Mongolia?
That's why Genghis Khan founded Mongolia in 1206.
All right, and
And then
and then
the Mongolian Empire was
what?
okay. And then Genghis Khan was known as the founding father of Mongolia because he unified several nomadic tribes across Northeast Asia.
Asia, yes. So he unified, he make it like one, right? Okay, very good. Now let's have number 2. So what is the Bactrian camel famous for?
Bactrian camel.
You can check the 3rd paragraph. Okay, the third,
Yeah.
yep.
The endangered camel. Okay.
You found it. Yes, very good.
Bactrian camel is famous for its two humbles and laws of father and father.
Yes, so two humps, right? It has two humps. Okay, and the last one, what is the average temperature of Ulaanbaatar? Let's see.
The average temperature of Ulaanbaatar is minus 1.3
Mm,
degrees.
wow, it's very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you experienced that in your country? A kind of
Oh no,
very
I
cold
haven't.
place? Yeah, but how about is in Hokkaido? Does Hokkaido has that kind of temperature? Very cold?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really? Wow. That's amazing. Considering the Philippines, it's very hot. Yeah, we don't have such kind of temperature. Okay, very good. That's nice. So you were able to answer the three top questions. This time, let's move to the readout part. Please read out the article. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, please start.
Mongolia, 7 interesting facts. Mongolia is home to one of the last surviving nomadic cultures, and the untouched wilderness provides some of the most breathtaking landscape in the world. Many intrepid travelers have Mongolia on their bucket list. Whether you are just curious about one of the world's most fascinating countries or plan to visit to indulge in the rich local hospitality and ancient cultural traditions, here are a few interesting facts about Mongolia. First, Mongolia was founded in 1206 by Genghis Khan. The Mongol Empire was the largest empire the world has ever seen.
Yes.
Genghis Khan was known as the founding father of Mongolia because he unified several nomadic tribes across Northeast Asia. Second, Mongolia is the home of the famous bacterial camel. This endangered camel is indigenous to Mongolia. It is famous for its two humps and loads of fur and fur. Third, more than a quarter of the population are nomads. Many of the people live as traditional hunters and herders and pastoral nomads. They move their habitat throughout the year in search of new sustenance. Fourth, a large portion of the Gobi Desert is in Mongolia. It is the fifth largest desert in the world and has one of the world's most unique ecosystems. Fifth, Mongolia is one of the least densely populated places on Earth.
Mhm.
It is the third most sparsely populated nation on Earth. Despite being the 90th largest country, around 75% of the land is used for livestock. Sixth, Mongolia has the coldest capital on Earth. The capital city of Ulaanbaatar's average temperature is minus 1.3 Celsius degree or 29 Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit,
Yes.
with average winter temperature of around minus 40
Oh.
Celsius degree. Finally, the world's oldest national park is founded in Mongolia. The Mongolian government designated the land in Bogo Khan Ulu National Park in 1778. making it the oldest park in the world,
Wow.
beating Yellowstone National Park in the US by around 100 years.
All right. Wow. The oldest park in the world. Okay.
Mm.
That's great. So it's in Mongolia. Very interesting. Okay, that was great. Thank you so much for reading the article. Do you have any questions so far with the article before we move on to the discussion part?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, just keep on practicing reading and pronouncing the following words. Let's try to practice this one. Designated.
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 All right. Okay. And again, the other one is indigenous. Indigenous. Okay.
Indigenous.
All right. Indigenous. Okay. So now let's move on to the discussion part. Okay. Please answer each question freely, or you can use the answer key. All right. That is given. It's your choice. You can use that. So I'll read its question, then you can use the situation given, okay, or the answer key. Let's have number one. So the first question is gonna be, would you prefer to live in a city or in a remote area? Okay, please share your thoughts. Which do you think is better?
For now, I would prefer to live in a city because I am young.
Okay,
I have
okay.
a lot of
Yes,
energy to walk
yes.
around. So, and then in the city, I have there are a lot of opportunity to meet
Yes.
interesting people and interesting stuffs by any chance. So, so nowadays, I really want to live in a city.
Wow, very good answer. Oh, I like that. Yes, very true, very true.
Mm.
Yeah, and then of course, for example, if you retired, right? You retired, then you will be like desiring to live in countryside, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Because you want to relax. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You still have a lot of opportunities right now, and you're
Yeah.
still strong and energetic to, look for challenges in life,
Yes, exactly.
face challenges. Very good answer.